8th April 1914. Lord, my thought is calm and my heart ingathered. I turn towards Thee with a profound devotion and a boundless trust. I know that Thy love is all-powerful and that Thy justice will reign over the earth. I know that the hour is near when the last veil will be rent and all iniquity disappear, to give place to an era of peace and harmonious effort. O Lord, with thought wrapped within and the heart at peace, I approach Thee, and all my being is filled with Thy divine presence. Grant that I may see Thee alone in all things, and that all may be resplendent with Thy divine light. O, may all hatred be appeased, all rancor effaced, all fears dispelled, all suspicions destroyed, all malevolence overcome, and in this city, in this country, upon this earth, may all hearts feel vibrating within them that sublime love, source of all transfiguration. O Lord, how ardently do I call and implore Thy love. Grant that my aspiration may be intense enough to awaken the same aspiration everywhere. Oh, may goodness, justice, and peace reign as supreme masters. May ignorant egoism be overcome, darkness be suddenly illuminated by Thy pure light. May the blind see, the deaf hear. May Thy law be proclaimed in every place, and in a constantly progressive union, in an ever more perfect harmony, may all, like one single being, stretch out their arms towards Thee, to identify themselves with Thee, and manifest Thee upon earth. O Lord, with thought wrapped within, the heart radiant with sunshine, I give myself to Thee without reservation, and the self disappears in Thee. 10th April 1914. Translation by Sri Aurobindo. Suddenly the veil was rent. The horizon was disclosed, and before the clear vision, my whole being threw itself at Thy feet in a great outburst of gratitude. Yet, in spite of this deep and integral joy, all was calm, all was peaceful, with the peace of eternity. I seem to have no more limits. There is no longer the perception of the body, no sensations, no feelings, no thoughts. A clear, pure, tranquil immensity penetrated with love and light, filled with an unspeakable beatitude, is all that is there, and that alone seems now to be myself. And this myself is so little, the former I selfish and limited, that I cannot tell if it is I or thou. O Lord, sublime Master of our destinies, it is as though all were energy, courage, force, will, infinite sweetness, incomparable compassion. Even more forcibly than during these last days, the past is dead, and as though buried under the rays of a new life. The last glance that I have just thrown backward as I read a few pages of this book definitely convinced me of this death, and lightened of a great weight, I present myself before Thee, O my Divine Master, with all the simplicity, all the nudity of a child. And still, the one only thing I perceive is that calm and pure immensity. Lord, Thou hast answered my prayer. Thou hast granted me what I have asked from Thee. The I has disappeared. There is only a docile instrument put at Thy service, a center of concentration and manifestation of Thy infinite and eternal rays. Thou hast taken my life and made it Thine. Thou hast taken my will and hast united it to Thine. Thou hast taken my love and identified it with Thine. Thou hast taken my thought and replaced it by Thy absolute consciousness. The body, marveling, bows its forehead in the dust in mute and submissive adoration. And nothing else exists but Thou alone in the splendor of Thy immutable peace. Karaikal, April 13, 1914. Everything works together to prevent me from remaining a creature of habits. And in this new state, in the midst of these circumstances so complex and unstable, I have never before so completely lived Thy immutable peace, or rather, the I has never before disappeared so completely that thy divine peace alone is alive there. All is beautiful, harmonious and calm. All is full of thee. Thou shinest in the dazzling sun. Thou art felt in the gentle passing breeze. Thou dost manifest thyself in all hearts and live in all beings. There is not an animal, a plant, that does not speak to me of thee, and thy name is written upon everything I see. O my sweet Lord, hast thou at last granted that I may belong entirely to thee, and that my consciousness may be definitively united with thine? What have I done to be worthy of so glorious a happiness? Nothing except to desire it, to want it with constancy. That is very little. But, O Lord, since now it is thy will and not mine that lives in me, thou wilt be able to make this happiness profitable to all, and its very purpose will be to enable the greatest possible number of beings to perceive thee. O, may all know thee, love thee, serve thee. May all receive the supreme consecration. O love, divine love, spread abroad in the world, regenerate life, enlighten the intelligence, break the barriers of egoism, scatter the obstacles of ignorance, shine resplendent as sovereign master of the earth,